right, let's do this. I'm Megan.
Monica.
And we're starting Mayshrooms. Trying to be quiet because I have 2 kids and they're sleeping. Okay, so we're basically just gonna let you guys know where we are, what we've done, and where we're headed. And in reality, we haven't even begun yet. So I'll let Monica start out with talking about what we've done.
So far we've just been working with local companies, trying to get a few partners to work with as far as getting used coffee grounds and sawdust and stuff, so that we can use that to recycle and grow the mushrooms ourselves. We've also went ahead and registered for an LLC. We're working on a logo. Still waiting to hear back from one of the partners as well.
Oh yeah, did you mention the pilot project?
No.
So what we did was basically set up some temporary, what are they called, the tubs? Anyway, you basically take like a tub, put some holes in it, some perlite, and grow mushrooms in that little ecosphere, spraying it and whatnot. So it's a terrible way to grow mushrooms, first of all. Second, it's very hard to get reliable mushrooms that way. Anyway, so we also did market research. When we did that, we gave away the ones that were half presentable to restaurants around here and personal chefs, and there's endless demand. You know, I could do a whole video about the demand, and there's not enough growers and there's a lot of demand. So yep. On the business end of it, it's a lot of headaches. We live in like a very urban area in Clearwater, Florida, near St. Pete, Tampa, and they are strict about agriculture. I think probably because of like the farm animals and stuff like that, but they're terrified of it. But rules are changing, so we're getting there. And they actually allowed us to grow in our backyard, which is not something that they let people do here. What else do we got?
I don't know, what do you want to mention there?
We did work with Jewel. We did like a one-on-one before she decided to leave the mushroom company, the mushroom business. That's Jewel with Funky Fungi. And we've basically just spent hours and hours and hours reading, researching, YouTube. Thank you guys on YouTube. Thank you. Especially to TR and What the Fungus and Fresh Cap and
Earth
Myers.
Angel mushrooms as well. I like him.
Oh, that's TR.
Yeah.
And Myers. We just ordered our sterilizer barrel. There's a lot more to it than you're like, oh yeah, I can do that. It looks easy. And then you get into it and you're like,
yeah, I'm just gonna order Bubba's barrels.
yeah. Yeah, we went back and forth on, you know, making it, and it's just not something I want to mess up, and I'm not keen on that. And
yeah.
So we're getting there. The branding, I think, it took us a little longer than we anticipated, and
yeah.
So we're waiting on the branding so we can do like business cards and website and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. So
still waiting on the building permit as well, so we can.
Yeah, why don't we talk about that and where we're going?
Yeah, so we've just been basically working with a contractor. He lives next door, and so we've been going back and forth. He's now saying that we need to get an architect to draw it up. So now we're meeting Friday, 2 days from now, to meet with the architect, so she'll draw up the plans for us for the actual farm, so we can get the building permit, so we can actually start construction, so we can have a farm. So yeah, now we're just working along that process.
Exactly. And what we're going for at first is we're building like a 20 by 40 structure outside. We're going to insulate it and partition it into different, you know, the lab, the mixing area, all that. And so we're trying to figure out where we want to go. We did get grow tents. Probably going to be what we go with as far as the fruiting room. But we will figure it out, and you guys are going to be along for the ride.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't want to be going too long. It's about 5 minutes already. So that's our first video, I guess.
Yep.
Alrighty. Again, this is Megan and Monica. Bye.
Bye.